It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the Bobcat. And across the ring from him, Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
First up, the Bobcat from the United States of America. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, the Bobcat. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Scoring hook. Nice counter. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut will probably come in handy.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee, just pickpocket and sting you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Well done with that counter shot. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That left hook missed. Do you believe this? Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Missing with the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sinks.
I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Get this boxing back together. You started, you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into it. Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back. Sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. But the fight's not over yet. You've got to get out there and win this round, kid. the fight. Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
It's a terrible round there. They've can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Here we go for round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. We're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Holding nothing back here in the round. A perfect counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round to take him out.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
You're gonna let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight and he's gonna be confident. You gotta take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of your jab, and then start gathering your...
Keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear.
Don't stop him in his tracks. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry.
Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
About that round. It was a bad round. But we don't care. We don't care.
Loading up, and you were still landing your power shots.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Come on.
You've let him at the end of what you do. Good work. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Let's get it started in round three. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They both want the knockout. Beautiful counter punch. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You had everything in the bag. And now you get
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
just together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. Beautiful.
That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Don't. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basic.
Thinking. You were smart. You were loading up. You were still landing.
You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on.
Get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
Done all your work all the way if you can. Get this boy.
Many free shots. Keep smart.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Nope, that hook won't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Neither fighter willing to slow down. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
He blocks that right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
breathe. Just get
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
It's on those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
On me. The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag, and now you're gonna let him back into it. You've been coasting this.
Shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
And be confident. You gotta take that confidence away. Go out and fix it.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Take away that confidence. Stop him in his track.
Again, don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will.
And there's the bell for round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That one lands. That counter punch caught him clean. Swing and a miss with the right hook. And he scores with the counter. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he misses with that straight left. Good counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
There's a lot on the line here.
Let's get out there, get your boxing back together.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
Doing your stepping around. You're starting to make mistakes, and your
And is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
get back out there and win the round. Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this.
Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the...
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Back there, the jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss.
Let's fight through you. Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this.
Just get him on the end of the jab.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Let's do it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Missing with that right hook. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The stamina is off the charts. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Good counter punching. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. His stamina is off the charts. With puller right there. And now going for the finish. And the Bobcat goes down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Are you all ready?
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Don't be looking at...
Now it's a tougher fight and he's gonna be confident. You gotta take that confidence.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
He's hurt in your pace and win the round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is.
When we're doing, the gaps will appear. Just stay focused on.
You're way better. He's not in your league.
Smart. Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Those one.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. So let's go out there and let's
Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so we can't...
Here we go. It's round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Is he going to punch himself out, though? That right hook won't score. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Both men step back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Get this boxing back together. You're getting soft up.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.